Knowing your Molotov lineups on Nuke is essential, especially for the T side. This map is so CT-sided that it's almost impossible to climb on it without knowing how to throw proper grenades. Luckily for you, we have prepared some of the best mollies you can learn on Nuke to win more games on it. Let's start. As we have already mentioned, T-side on Nuke is super hard to play, so we'll begin with some A-site mollies to help you rush into the bomb site. Our first lineup will cover the top hut, and for this Molotov, you want to climb up to the roof of the building in front of T-spawn and jump onto this position. Next, break this glass and aim for the top right corner. Now all you need to do is run as we have and simply throw your molly. Okay, that was a pretty hard lineup, so let's move on to something a bit easier. This molly will cover vents. Hug the right side wall of the Squeaky area, next to the red sign on the wall. Then aim your crosshair at the general top right corner of the hut. Once you've got the right crosshair placement, perform a running throw as we have in the video. For our third T-side lineup, we have prepared a famous molly for the red box, and again, it won't be too much of rocket science. Line yourself up in front of the gap between these two fences, then turn around and face forward the outside area. Now you want to copy our crosshair placement and then just throw your molly normally. Easy peasy, right? Let's close the T-side section with two sweet mollies for B, and we'll start with something for dark. Hug the left side of the wall and push yourself until this red sign and fire hydrant are visible in the middle of your screen. Next, aim your crosshair on the top right corner of this sign. Once you've got that, throw your molly, as we have in the video. Dark can be tricky to clear, especially when you're doing a B-split strategy, so knowing this lineup could be crucial. As some of you may know, CTs tend to camp in the doors area to later open the doors and kill the bomb planter once the sound cue hits. This molly will work as a counter to such scenarios. Once you have entered the bomb site from B ramp, break the left window pane and stand in the general area across the fire extinguisher we used for the previous lineup. Next, aim your crosshair close to the right side wall just as we have, and perform a running throw. This lineup will burn the other side of the doors, so CTs can't deny the plant through that angle. Enjoying the video so far, make sure to leave a thumbs up and check out our other videos on our channel, as we have numerous videos with the best CSGO lineups you can find for every map, both for smoke and Molotov grenades. If you're a sweaty player or just care a bit more about winning, our channel will be your go-to. Let's move on to the CT side lineups now, and here we have a Molotov lineup to prevent any hut pushes. Climb up the heaven and look for this specific corner. Aim at the lower side of the corner, and once you have lined yourself up as we have in the video, perform a running throw. As you can see, the Molotov will bounce off the wall and land right in front of the hut's exit. Next up, we have a super handy Molotov that can help you deny the bomb plant on the A site. Bump yourself into this particular corner and look for this square on the right hand side of the wall. We will use the top of the box to line our crosshair horizontally. Then move your crosshair to the part where the gray wall meets the yellow part of the wall and throw your incendiary grenade. And now something for silo, which is arguably one of the most common positions that you can find a T-side opper on. Copy our position and aim your crosshair slightly above the top of mini. Then you want to move your crosshair slightly away from the wall on the right side. Got it? Perfect. So now you can throw your smoke, and that would be it for this lineup. Alright, let's wrap up this video with a pretty nice lineup for the control room. This one works just great when you have to prevent a rush from B ramp. Aim your crosshair on the top part of the orange wall in between the two white billboards, just like we have in the video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now you only need to perform a running throw and the Molotov will bounce off the corner and land on the pathway towards B ramp, slowing down any possible pushes. Ladies and gentlemen, that will be it for today. If you want to take your Nuke game to the next level, be sure to also check out our in-depth map guide for it on our website, TheGlobalGaming.com. And of course, if we have missed any essential lineups, be sure to share them in the comments with us. Cheers fam, see you in the next video.